Good morning, dear students. Today I'm going to discuss the key issues of Lost Spring, the stories of stolen childhood. Let me first mm, tell something about the writer. Okay, the writer is Anish Yung. She is one of my favorite, writer. So, for her lucid narrative, actually, okay, uh, she is an journalist, columnist, and also an author. Okay, Anish Yung writes both in Indian newspapers and also in newspapers from abroad. She belonged to a very well-to-do family. Her father's name is Nawaz Hussain Jung, who was a scholar and a poet, and her mother and brother, they are also eminent Urdu poets. Okay, so she is basically known for her work Unveiling India. It is a kind of travel diary. Okay, and this novel was followed by, the theme, the same theme is actually followed by many novels. Okay, and one is named as New Moon at the Night, Seven Sisters, and Breaking the Silence, etc. This extract is taken from her novel, which was published in 2005. Same actually, same name, Lost Spring Stories of Stolen Childhood. Let me first explain the significance of the title. Okay, you must have seen this is Lost Spring. Okay, if we translate it into Assamese, it will be like this: Herua Bohonto. Okay, lost, we know that that is the past participle form of loss. Okay, and spring is a season, isn't it? So spring is often associated with, our childhood. Okay, I can remember that there was a poem which we studied during our school days. It was written by John Keats. The name of the poem is Human Season. Okay, in that very poem, John Keats has said that there are four seasons in the cycle of nature, that is spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And again, there are four seasons in human life. Spring is associated with childhood, summer is associated with the adolescent period, and autumn is associated with the adulthood, and winter is associated with the old age. So, spring also symbolizes warmth and happiness. Okay, so you see that a section of people, their, warmth and happiness is lost. Happiness are lost. Okay, again, look at the subtitle: Stories of Stolen Childhood. That means what? We in the passive voice only we use stolen childhood, stolen. Okay, the verb in third form, isn't it? So here you see that someone has stolen the childhood of a particular section of people. Okay, so কোনোবাই তেওঁলোকৰ যিটো লৰালিকাল, সেই লৰালিকালটো কাঢ়ি লৈ গ'ল. Okay, so the theme of the novel or the theme of the extract is hidden here. Okay, so the childhood of a section of people is stolen away, probably by the society or probably by the poor condition of their parents. Okay, now let me explain the first section to you, that is entitled as Sometimes I Find a Rupee in the Garbage. Okay, so this is a story of a boy named Sahib. Okay, Sahib e Alam. In Urdu, this means Lord of the universe. But ironically, the protagonist, okay, is not the Lord of the universe here, but he is a poor rag picker. Okay, I know that rag picker is a term that is quite unknown to you, but if you can remember a story you have studied probably in class 8 or class 7, okay, it is about a boy whose name was Valu, and he faced such kind of a situation, okay, the situation of rag picking in a big city. uh, rag picker means jabor juthor khusori phura manu, okay. So this is very sad actually. So why do we eat food? আমি কি কারণে আহার খাওঁ? We eat food to get nutrition, isn't it? আমি পুষ্টি পাবৰ বাবে আহাৰ খাওঁ. But this, boy named Sahib, he eats food only to have temporary relief from his aching stomach. He মাত্ৰ আহাৰ খায় কি কাৰণে? যে কেই মুহূৰ্তমানৰ বাবে তাৰ বিষুৱা পেটটোৰ পৰা তাৰ অব্যাহতি পাবৰ বাবে. So the author encountered an army of barefoot boy in her neighborhood, okay, and she asked them their names. Okay, one of the boys says his name was Sahib, okay, and she asked them why they had do actually, why did they do such kind of things, and they say that they had nothing else to do. Then the author said that if she would open a school, would they be able to come to school? Then Sahib replied that he would love to come to school. It was not actually firm promise. She just said that, she just asked a question. But a few days later, she was surprised to see the fact that Sahib came to her, okay, and he asked if the school had been completed. Then the author felt very embarrassed. Okay, খুবেই তেতিয়া অথৰে লাজ পালে যে she made a promise that was not meant. Okay, তেওঁ এনেকুৱা এটা মানে কি কৰিছে, প্ৰতিজ্ঞা কৰিলে তাক, যিটো প্ৰতিজ্ঞা তেওঁ কোনোদিন পূৰণ কৰিব নোৱাৰিব, যিটো তেওঁ কোনো মানে অৰ্থ প্ৰকাশ কৰিব খোজা নাছিল. Okay, here's a very heart touching line, you see. But promises like mine abound in every corner of this bleak world. That means what? Such promises are everywhere. Okay, both political parties and all other leaders, they make such vague promises which are not actually meant. Okay. Again, she picks up the issue of not wearing chappals, okay, or shoes. তেওঁ আকৌ আৰু এটা পইণ্ট আনিছে, সেইটো হৈছে জোতা চেণ্ডেল নিপিন্ধাকৈ ঘূৰি ফুৰাৰ যিটো টপিক. একচুৱেলি দিছ টপিক ইজ ৰিলেটেড টু হাইজিন, হয় নহয়? এইটো বস্তু চাফ চিকুণতাৰ লগত জড়িত. অ'কে, she says that there could be two kinds of explanation. তেওঁ কৈছে যে তাত কি আছে, দুটা ধৰণে এই কথাটো ব্যাখ্যা কৰিব পাৰি. First one is that they don't wear chappals or shoes because they can't afford it. প্ৰথম কথাটো হৈছে যে সিহঁতে নিপিন্ধে জোতা চেণ্ডেল কাৰণ সিহঁতে সেইটো কি কৰিব নোৱাৰে, কেতিয়াও এফৰ্ড কৰিব নোৱাৰে, কেতিয়াও পিন্ধিবলৈ সেইটো মানে কি কোৱা হ'ব, এইটো এফৰ্ডটো যে কেতিয়াও সিহঁতে মানে এই বস্তুটো গোটাই ল'ব নোৱাৰে, জোতা এযোৰ বা চেণ্ডেল এযোৰ তেওঁলোকে গোটাই ল'ব নোৱাৰে. এণ্ড দেয়াৰ মে বি another explanation, আৰু এটা ব্যাখ্যা থাকিব পাৰে, সেইটো হৈছে কি, though they have chappals, they don't wear it to state the perpetual state of poverty. যে যদিও তেওঁলোকৰ জোতা বা চেণ্ডেল আছে, তথাপি দাৰিদ্ৰতাৰ চৰম নিদৰ্শন প্ৰকাশ কৰিবৰ বাবে তেওঁলোকে কি নিপিন্ধে জোতা চেণ্ডেল নিপিন্ধে again you see the author has included a story from a town called UDP. You read the story by yourself. I'm just mentioning here why the author has included this story. Actually, this is an explanation of the changing priorities of men. Okay, you see that in the story you will find a priest who had a beautiful temple, but his own personal life was not very beautiful. His son could not afford a shoe to go to school. Okay, তোমালোকে এজন পুৰোহিত লগ পাবা যাৰ কি হৈছে যে মন্দিৰটো খুবেই ধুনীয়া কিন্তু তেওঁৰ পুতেকে কি কৰিব নোৱাৰে স্কুললৈ যাবলৈ এযোৰ জোতা কিনিব নোৱাৰে but at the same time 30 years later you will find a priest whose temple is in the air of dissolution but his son can afford to go to school wearing shoes কিন্তু 30 বছৰৰ পিছত তুমি এজন পুৰোহিত পাবা যাৰ মন্দিৰটো ধ্বংসাৱশেষত পৰিণত হৈছে কিন্তু পুতেকে কলৈ যাব পাৰে স্কুললৈ জোতা পিন্ধি যাব পাৰে so this is only to imply the changing priorities of men again the author expresses that her acquaintance with that army of barefoot boy led her to a place called Simapuri. Okay, Simapuri is a place that is in the periphery of Delhi but quite away from it metaphorically. So you see that there lived 10,000 rag pickers. Okay, and they are not Indian citizens. They are squatters or refugees from Bangladesh who came back in 1971. Okay, so Simapuri is a place where there is no drainage, no sewage, no running water. The huts are made from mud, tin and tarpaulin. Okay, that means the living condition is quite derogatory there, isn't it? And they don't have any identity. That means they cannot be called as Indian citizens, but they had ration cards. Okay, and that enabled them to participate in the election or to vote. That means কিন্তু তেওঁলোকৰ কি আছে ৰেশন কাৰ্ড আছে যাৰ কাৰণে তেওঁলোকে ভোটাৰ লিষ্টত তেওঁলোকৰ নাম আহে আৰু তেওঁলোকে ভোট দিব পাৰে here is a very heart touching line. Food is more important for survival than identity. Is saying that জীয়াই থাকিবৰ কাৰণে পৰিচয় নহলেও চলে কিন্তু আহাৰ নহলে নচলে okay there is no family planning in Simapurit কোনো ধৰণৰ family planning নাই পৰিয়াল পৰিকল্পনা নাই they breed children and they become partners in their survival. The children grow without any care. Okay, তেওঁলোকে কিন্তু ল'ৰা ছোৱালী জন্ম দিয়ে and কোনো ধৰণৰ সহমৰ্মিতা নোহোৱাকৈ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবোৰ ডাঙৰ হয় আৰু they become partners in the parents in the parents quest for survival. আৰু মাক দেউতাকে জীয়াই থাকিবৰ কাৰণে যি সংঘৰ্ষ কৰে তাত তেওঁলোকে সংগী হয়. Okay, and we will get that Sahib had one more patient that was for tennis which he cannot afford to learn because it is a very expensive game. Okay, again at the end of the section you will find that Sahib left rag picking. He became an employee in a tea stall where he was provided 800 rupees with all his meals. The author says that at that time she could not find the carefree attitude in his face because he was no longer his own master. That means সি এতিয়া আনৰ তলত যিহেতু কাম কৰে গতিকে তাৰ মুখত আগতে যিটো আমি স্বাধীনতাৰ প্ৰভাৱ আছিলে তাৰ মুখত সেই স্বাধীন ভাৱটো এতিয়া নাইকিয়া হৈ গ'ল থ্যাংক ইউ ডিয়াৰ ষ্টুডেণ্টছ this is all for today definitely I will come with the second section very soon till then keep watching